Quickly, before this video starts, please make sure if you're watching my channel, you are subscribed. Hit the subscribe and hit the bell. If you hit the bell, you'll know when the video goes live. If you subscribe, that helps the channel massively. I'm getting great views for the amount of subscribers. Please subscribe. Subscribe and hit the bell. Back to the video. So hello, welcome to another video. So, do genetics matter when it comes to training, fitness, endurance? And I feel they do. I wipe this every bloody video. I feel they make a massive indent. So I'm basing this on personal opinion, and like, let's take the people that I follow. Let's take GingerLifeFitness for instance. There's a photo up now of his physique, shredded, always strong as hell. Take for instance Nathaniel Messiah, who I follow. He's 19 and he's repping 300 deadlifts and 270 squats. Let's take GingerLifeFitness's brother, Ben. The photo of them next to each other. That's. I'm not saying that there's only so far that hard work will take you. If your genetics aren't good enough and you haven't been blessed from the genetics pool, you will not get that body, you will not get that physique, you will not get the shredder. I've been down to 7% body fat and my abs work like that, and he's 10%. So genes impact how far we can go in fitness. That's been proven. Endurance athletes, strength athletes, including muscle and strength, genetics play a part of that. The best sprinters in the world have genes that allow them to have more fast twitch muscles, therefore they can go from nothing to everything. That's why they're better at fast twitch. I know Eddie Hall has done a genes thing, and he's got a certain muscle or a certain enzyme or a certain part of his gene which means he can build muscle or he can do something. I don't know the exact info on that, but he's built for what he does. I train 5 days a week. Now I feel I've got decent genetics, but I don't think like I've got the best in the world. I can train 5 days a week, and there are people that I feel that I've trained with in the past that have got better genetics than me. They don't train at the moment. They could come back and within 2 weeks they'd be moving my weight and more. There are people in the gym that are younger than me that are moving what I'm moving. Now I feel there's a direct correlation between good genetics and being mega strong. You see all the people on Instagram that are really strong and have got a really good body. They've got really good genetics, and that is the only top 10% of people that can ever get to where they're going to. Because when you put it together, when you think about it, so like thousands of athletes compete in triathlons, 24-hour races, athletic records, and everything is slowly getting surpassed and slowly getting beaten. People said that this wouldn't be happened, or this wouldn't work, or this wouldn't happen. There's no way this will be beaten, and it was. So let's go on to slightly dodgy territory. The 500 kilo deadlift that Eddie Hall pulled, and I'm not saying about one was in a comp and one was in his home gym and his dad weighed his weights and all. 500 kilo was said it would never be done. Eddie Hall did it. Would he have done it if his genetic profile wasn't the same as it is? That's a question for another day. But he pulled 500 kilo deadlift. Yeah. Now there's a documentary online on YouTube about what he had to go through and what he did and how much he spent to get where he wanted to be and how much he had to put weight on. But Thor pulled 501. Now if you were to look at the two people, the genetic differences, completely different. completely different genetic profiles, because genetics have a large influence over strength, muscle size, muscle fiber composition, so fast or slow twitch. So like the best ever sprinters in the world, Usain Bolt, he'll have really good fast twitch. Nothing, everything. Nothing, everything. Anaerobic threshold, so like lung capacity. So like you look at the best marathon runners in the world, they have a really good lung capacity, flexibility, and to some extent endurance, so they can do but their genetics will help that. Now I'm not saying that genetics are the thing, but if you were to put two bodybuilders that are both 6'4", both 200 pounds, put them on the same diet, on the same training, yeah, you'd get two completely different results, because the genetics are completely different. Genetics appear to have a less influence over characteristics such as like balance, agility, reaction time, accuracy. They can be trained. With good proper training they can be trained, but if you were to take two of the same people, two of similar people, two bodybuilders, 6'4", 200 pounds, put them on the same diet, on the same training, you would get two completely different results at the end of that. The genetics impact all areas of fitness, including performance, including muscle, including strength. So if you're looking at this, if you're looking at a person that's on Instagram and you're saying I want to be like him, that's not a realistic way to look at it. Like, I will never look like Madness Fitness. I will never have, even if I was to hire the best nutritionist in the world, the best strength coach in the world, mostly actually, but if I was to do that, I would never look like that. I have just not got the genetic composition to look like that. Him and his brother, it falls down there, because you look at him, go back, you look at his dad. His dad's got a good body. Matt's got a good body. Matt's brothers have got a good body. Matt's sons have got, you can tell they've got the genetic profile passed down from him. So yeah, the genetics really matter in training, and I feel they do. The top powerlifters, the top bodybuilders, the top strength athletes, the top performance athletes, endurance athletes, the top ones in the world, have not only put the work in. I get that. I'm not saying that genetics means you don't have to work. That's not the point. Genetics give you that extra 5%. So if you've got good genetics, like the people I've mentioned, and there are tons of others. Ronnie Coleman, yes, I know he was juiced up to the max. Jay Cutler, juiced up to the max, but they've got better genetics. You don't get to the top of your field without bad genetics. My opinion, might get a lot of hate from this, but they do make a massive difference. There are people in this gym that are younger than me and are throwing around my max like it's nothing. Now that's down to genetics, in my opinion. Now people are going to say, well, no, that's not true, and this isn't true. This is my research. This is what I've done, and you can go really deep on this. I pulled up some papers and stuff, and didn't even know what it was saying. This is like my version. Genetics. It's about staying in your lane, in essence, because I don't feel that my genetics are strong enough. They often say, look at the dad. Now my dad's, for his age, really healthy. That's a bonus. But look at your dad. If you want to know what you'll look like when you get older, look at your dad. And that's if you look at your mum. Please. But that's that. The genetics play a part. Now I've not gone really deep into this because I don't fully understand it. This is my view on it. This is what I think. Does genetics matter? And if you're using someone's training plan expecting to look exactly like them, then that's not going to work, because they've probably got good on the genetic pool. They got really lucky when it comes to genetics. And I'm not saying you can't get a good body, and I'm not saying that you have to, like people that think someone goes on roids or they go on some performance enhancing drug. People think that therefore means they don't have to train, and that annoys me. Fully natural, won't take anything. Creatine and protein is the only thing. But being on something doesn't necessarily mean you've got the golden gate to getting the best body in the world. You're still gonna have to work. You can't sit at home and sit on the couch and not do anything. You still need to work for it. So I'm not saying genetics are the golden ticket, but if you have got better genetics, you've got a better start. Say I started here and you've got better genetics, you've already started there, so you're already on top. But I'm not weak. So yeah, it's a random thing to say. Zippy hoodie. Where's... So I've got training now, and here I've got mixed berry, protein works, creatine extreme. It's really nice actually. I couldn't put my finger on what it tasted like. I feel like it tasted like ice pops that I used to get as a kid. And I found these, so called ridiculous vegan protein bars. So you might be asking yourself, if you're new to this channel, why vegan? So lactose intolerant. And I've also got my protein shakers, which I'm really proud of. Link in the description. Link in the description. We're not on Instagram, David. Yeah, link in the description. You can go to my store and buy them. Or if you're on Instagram, you can go on my shop on Instagram, which therefore you can get a link to get to my shop to get these. There's loads of stuff on online, t-shirts and mugs and hoodies. There's only 4 on Instagram because that's all it'll let me at the moment. So I'm going to go and train. So do genetics matter? I feel massively. Massively. If you're wanting to have the best body in the world, no matter how, I see people that are training, not here, but people that are training and busting their ass off. Busting it, like working their ass off and getting nowhere. Now, that's either the training, that's either the diet. Genetics are coming into that. If you're trying your hardest to get the strongest you can get and you're getting injured, because injury plays a part, how fast you recover from injury, all of this comes into play. If you're not getting somewhere, it could be your genetics. So like, comment, share, subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.